downgrade for Portugal. Moody's cutting its credit rating to Baa1, down one notch from A3. The country is still under review for possible further downgrades. Moody's citing increased political, budgetary and economic uncertainty, saying a bailout is the most likely outcome. I want to get more on this downgrade now because I'm joined on the phone by Giada Giani, an economist with Citigroup Global Markets. Thank you very much indeed for speaking to us. So we're seeing right now immediate reaction in the bond markets. 5-year Portuguese bonds cost of borrowing exceeding 10%. What are the implications here for the country's ability to borrow?
Well, obviously, aside from this morning's downgrade, which I think was kind of expected, I mean, Moody's had put Portugal on a negative outlook last week, 2 weeks ago already, and after 2 notches downgrade at that point, I guess the developments on the political front with the political crisis and the resignation of the government and the fact that also the budget deficits and debt numbers had been revised upwards last year by the National Statistical Offices. I mean, all these factors do add pressure on Portugal and on the ratings for Portugal.
So the pressure is building. How close could we be to a bailout?
Well, I think that the question now for the bailout has become more of a question of when rather than if. I mean, I think the key issue in Portugal is that none of the major political parties do want to be associated with the party that has actually requested officially a bailout from the EU and especially from the IMF. And so they're trying to buy time. And the current government is saying that they do not have the ability and the power to ask for an external bailout because they have a caretaker functions for the time being, and the major political party, the major opposition party, is actually saying that it's not their mandate at this point to negotiate any bailout package. So it's just a political issue. There are just major political issues in the country which are preventing Portugal to formally request a bailout. We're still not sure when this is going to happen. There were press reports today in the Portuguese press saying that one solution could be that Portugal will request a loan from the European institutions for example, for the next 3 months in order to meet their debt obligations until the end of June, and then when they will have a new appointed government, then it will be the time when Portugal will access a formal bailout facility.
Right. Giada Giani of Citigroup, thank you so much. Good to get your analysis. Appreciate it.